Hello everybody, welcome to the Labyrinth of Limitations. This is another little labyrinth, and for this one, thought we'd look at just a little exercise for exploring middle voice motion. Motion right in the middle of a chord. We'll look at drop twos, but you can do this on any chord. And this is something I like to practice sometimes with oblique motion. So here's the idea. I have C major 6. So here's a third right in the middle of my drop 2, because there's always a third right in the middle of drop 2. Every single drop 2, this is a third in the middle of a drop 2. Drop 2s, it's important to think about the intervals that make up our chords because we can do beautiful stuff with dyads. So there's also a fifth, and a fifth, and a sixth, and a sixth, and a 10th. But really important, this third. So what we're going to do is we're going to move in parallel motion, like that. You could do it the first way, the easier way, just going and then maybe hit again, or you could try to do what I like to try to do, which is so I'm keeping the bottom and top notes kind of part of the thing while I move around. Okay, so you can do that. We'll go up the scale doing that together. And so that's just thirds in parallel, up 2 and down 1, and then back to normal. So here's the next one, and then I'm going to go, these are diminished notes, so I go, and then I can always see I'm on the diminished notes. This is a diminished chord. I'm up to the 6th chord. I'm up to the next diminished notes. 6th chord, diminished, 6th chord, diminished. Now I'm on the 6th chord. I go up to, so that's diminished, up to 6, right? And then now I am up to the diminished, and I'm going to have to move. There's a pretty sound. And then now I'm on the major 6, up to diminished, and then that's the idea. Again, you could just go, you could do all kinds of stuff. Okay, we'll go up, got a little bit more. I'll go up to the higher strings. So. That's a bit of a stretch when we get to this. And then major 6, and then a big stretch. I might just go like that, and then one more. So this is. Thankfully, this is a big stretch, but it's frets are getting closer together. So I'll go ahead and do it. But again, just do what you're comfortable with. And stretches can hurt you if you're not careful. Make sure you're warmed up and make sure to listen to yourself and your hand and how it feels when stretching, because you can, I've done it before. You can cause a little injury in your hand by stretching too much. So you got to watch out. It's like hand yoga. So, what next is, let's not just stop there. So that's moving parallel. And you can do this in any chord and in any drop 2. There's that third there, but you could do other intervals. You could do 6th on a drop 2 and 4. That's what's in the middle of that. Or in drop 3s, it's the 5th. That's in the middle. But now let's go thirds out to 5ths and out to 6th, and let's play around with it a bit. I'll go like that. Okay, so here I go. And then, I'm gonna go. So diminished. The 5th is major 6 notes. So. There we go. I guess we're at the diminished. So we'll go, and then that's that one. Again, just you could let go of things, you know, and that could sound. See, like, what about? It's pretty. So now, so I'm on major 6, diminished, and then I have to go out. And I'll go out. Let's see, this is going to confuse me, I think, because this looks really unfamiliar. So, really, that is correct. And then I have to go. Very unfamiliar looking to me. So that is, here's my diminished chord. I ended up with a different fingering in the same chord. So I'm gonna go with this fingering because it works. And then that's fun. And then same. This also looks weird to me. One more. Whoops. So I'm diminished, and then out to diminished. Right? Whoops. Complicated one to look at for me. So that's diminished. This is my 3rd and my diminished. I go out to 5th. This is my 3rd. This is E and A. And then I go out to my diminished. And that is a bit of a workout and really a fun thing to do. And then I have motion, so I can be like, you know, that was on B flat major 6. So see, I'm borrowing. It's just about seeing that middle voice motion. It's just a whatever example, kind of doing a kind of a 1-6-2-5 type of thing. So I hope that's been interesting. I'm going to share more of these kind of what I view as just creative exercises for exploring that you can put in your practice in ways that work for you, for your hand, and for your technique. And that's something I love about these teachings from Barry, is that they're flexible enough that we can use them at the place that we're at in our musical development, and start to have fun with them and make beautiful sounds. So I hope it's been interesting, and there will be more to come. So thanks for watching, and keep practicing.